this coin hunt. We got what you want, we got gold and silver. Seems everyone's a winner, it's so elementary. You get one free entry, every single raffle make your collection dazzle. TGBCH raffle.com. TGBCH raffle.com.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's not that great because you're far away from the camera, but it's all right. It's all right. People can hear you. You're fine.
That's all right then. Hello, Chris. Why is there a request to join this channel when I first logged in? No idea, Stuart. No idea. Don't know how that works. Do you know, Harry?
I ain't got a clue, mate. Right, should we crack on? Because it's going to be a long thing. Plus, I still need to get ready for tomorrow, so I still haven't finished getting bits ready for tomorrow.
All right then.
So you have a little look through the comments, and I'll continue doing the wheels. All right. Cheers, Andy, for doing the names of the wheels again. So we'll get there. So we're going to start off with the prize competitions. I'll just crack on with it, and then we can read them back afterwards. All right.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck, everyone. Starting off with the equestrian bunk coin, 413 entries.
Equestrian bunk.
Tokyo Olympics. Well done, Andy. Andy Babb.
Well done, Andy Babb.
Next up, we've got the ships, full set of 6 Verenium. So this is you may have seen the ships before listing, like each individual coin, like HMS, Rhone or whatever it is. This is the full set.
Okay.
In a folder.
Mark Bennett, well done, Mark.
Well done, mate. Okay, next up, we've got a £5 coin. That's the 40th birthday Duke of Cambridge. Just a normal Royal Mint bunk, 476 entries. Chris Edwards, well done, mate.
Chris Edwards.
Next up, we've got the Winnie the Pooh colour bunk. Limited edition, these are.
Robert Barnes, good evening.
This one had 612 entries. Highly sought after. Henry Long.
Henry Long.
Next.
Subscription win. Well done.
Well done. Next up, we've got the first silver coin. This is a Platinum Jubilee Royal Cipher Silver Proof, the British and Arctic territories. This one had a lot of entries, 883.
Wow.
David Reynolds.
About time you had a nice little win there, David.
We've also got we've got Tigger Silver Proof. This one had 444 entries.
Is that colour or is that just normal?
It's the normal silver proof, but it does have colour on it.
All right, okay.
Claire Rawdon.
Oh, Claire and Kevin.
Well done. Okay, next up, we've had an insane number of people go in for this. Insane number of entries. This is the Piglet Silver Proof, 2020 Piglet Silver Proof, 1,144 entries.
Wow.
It was insane. And looks like Henry Long. He's our second time winner for this evening.
Well done. Well done.
Next up, we have another silver proof, this time a £2 coin. This is the 150th anniversary of the FA Cup. So it's the FA Cup 2022 silver proof coin. 683 entries. Tracy Gardner takes it. Well done, Tracy.
Well done, Tracy.
And the final competition for this evening is £250 prize competition credit. So this is a prize draw for to win £250 cash to spend on, well, not cash, but prize competition credit to spend on the raffle site. This had 375 entries, and it goes to Kieran Elms. Well done, mate. Before we head on to George's draw, I do need to quickly tell people, as I'm sure I haven't told you yet either, I haven't added any more products yet because I've been so busy adding more to the raffle site. I'm going to list more annual sets because I found a box of annual sets that I've got. So I'm going to list those individually, and I'm also going to be listing some more on the site as well, because there's a few I believe that you've done deals with where we've kept it and we're going to relist it. So there's a couple like that I'm going to try and get listed. So you please bear with me, and I will get there. All right. So there will be more going up on the site. Okay. Next up, we've got George's draw. This is the subscribers only. First prize, £100 Casper cash and £100 prize competition credit goes to Bell Clark. Well done.
Bell. Well done, Bell.
Next up, second prize is £75 Casper cash plus £75 prize competition credit, and that goes to Jeffrey Brinklow. Well done, mate. The third prize of £50 Casper cash and £50 prize competition credit goes to Gary Waring.
Well done, Gary.
Lovely. Right. Instead of me talking all the time, because I'm sure everyone's going to be sick and tired of hearing my voice, I'm just going to crack on. And if you want to talk or read the comments or do anything, I'll leave it up to you. All right?
Okay.
Cool. 50p.tv first.
Feel free for anybody to leave a comment and stuff, and I'm not doing anything tonight like I normally am, because I'm not with the computer. I'm only with my iPad and my phone. So I'm just sitting here watching.
So do you want to tell people where you are? Because that doesn't look like your house.
No, I'm in. We rented a house for a week. We've got a really good deal on it as well, and so I'm in Harrogate right now. Got up here about 6 o'clock ish. Cool. I was lucky to get up here. I had to change at Waterloo, so I went from Weymouth to Waterloo, and then I had to get from Waterloo to King's Cross in about 40 minutes. The train from Weymouth was delayed because somebody had driven through a crash barrier and a level crossing barrier. And I as I was walking through, I was feeling hungry, and I thought, oh, should I just get a cup of coffee and a sandwich quick? And then I thought, no, I'll go and check the train. I literally stepped on the train with about, I don't know, 30 seconds to spare, if that, and it was moving. So had I stopped for a cup of coffee and a sandwich to take with me, I would have missed the train. And then straight through to Harrogate, not a bad journey.
That's all right.
Mustn't grumble.
6 is 12 times 12. Okay, so Michael Bloxham just won two 50p's times 12 because he's a full Monty 6 member. Well done, Michael.
Well done, Michael.
Big wins next. Yeah, so I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna wait. Beth had got me a watch for my birthday, so I wanted to wear it, and we've only just had a notification that it's going to be delivered.
Getting there.
Sorry?
Told you what you're getting.
Well, yeah, because she presented it to me. She said, by the way, I have got you something, but it isn't. And it was kind of obvious what it was anyway. But she sort of showed me. She said, you have to open up the phone. When I opened up the phone, it was a picture of the watch that she got me. And it was a pre-order. So that's why it was taking a little while.
Ah. I take it our present hasn't arrived yet then.
No, I haven't received anything. So yeah, I haven't received anything as of yet.
And what about the £50 notes? Did you get any of those?
No, I think they're actually all delayed. I mean,
It's
you guys
delayed.
can have to tell me, all of everyone that's sent them, just comment if it's delayed, you know, the post. I mean, we all know what Royal Mail's like, you know. I just want to make sure that everyone sent them, you know.
All them £50 notes you got sent for his birthday, I reckon they've all got lost in the post.
I know, it's a nightmare.
Nightmare.
Oh well, it's one of them things. I hope everyone can put in a claim with Royal Mail.
That's it. Claim against Royal Mail.
Got quite a few things for my birthday, which I'm really happy about.
You got stuff you wanted?
Yeah, got quite a few bits. Got a gift voucher for a magic site, so I managed to get a couple of packs of cards that I wanted to get. Building up my collection of cards, playing cards. I'm really liking the hold on, 8 + 6 is 14 times 14 for Stuart.
Cool, well done, Stuart.
I'm really liking the bicycle cards. Actually, here's something for everybody listening. If there's one of our watchers or customers that has a Costco card that shops at Costco, can you let me know? Because if you're on your next trip, I'd like you to get something for me that, and I'll give you the money. It's really, really cheap.
And you can't get it because you ain't got a Costco near you.
No. Basically, they've got bicycle packs of cards, and because I'm doing magic and that, it's the red and blue backs, the bog standard ones, you end up using quite a lot of, from like signed card tricks and things like that, and you might dissect it a little bit, break up a set in order to do some other tricks, or you might cut them up to make some ink, and so you're going to end up going through a lot of cards. And you can buy them online for about £4 a pack of 4, about £4 each, £4 to £5 each, and you can buy them in boxes of 12. Change checker. Yeah, you can buy them in boxes of 12, and the cheapest I've seen is on Amazon, and they're about £30, £35,
Right.
Which is fairly cheap because they work out a lot cheaper. But then at Costco, they're something like £25. So they're like £10 cheaper at Costco for a pack of 12. And it works out as like £1.44 a deck instead of, or £1.13 or something stupid, instead of like £5. So yeah, that's, if anybody does, then that would be really helpful for me, and I'll send the money and we could get that sorted.
Mind you, by the time you get the post, it will still end up costing you nearly the same.
Not really, because I think the post will be maximum £4.70, so it still works out cheaper.
And mind you, second class it would be £2.99, wouldn't it?
There you go.
Eddie asks, have you seen Chris Ramsey on YouTube?
Yes, I have. He's an American. Is he Canadian? I can't remember. But Chris Ramsey is great. I've seen a lot of his vlogs where he comes over to the Blackpool Magic Convention. He's got his own cards and he teaches people a lot of tricks, etc. Really interesting stuff he is. You going to the show, I'm missing out of another evening with my Magic Club, Northamptonshire Magic Club.
Oh yeah,
Missing another day.
You're going to miss 2 because you're away for a week.
No, I've missed 3. With twice with doing stuff with you, and then once when I went away for my birthday. And luckily, a few evenings have been cancelled because they've been like competitions or a lecture from a guest, a visitor, fellow magician.
Right. Eddie Beck, little you?
I'm not going to be able to read them, neither is Dad, so I hope you're watching the screen. If you're going to ask what have I won, it's going to be difficult to... Right, Eddie Beck has just won a triple whammy on a multiplication wheel, which is naughty. and
Eddie.
he gets to add 4, so he's already got 4 triple whammies. So how many is he going to get? No,
Oh,
4 plus
yeah,
7
that's allowed, Eddie.
is 11. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, what I'm also going to do while I'm here is tell what live spins everyone's got. So,
Have I
live,
have I put 3 down for Katie? She's owed 3.
what live spins?
No, 3 triple whammies. So she should have been first in the queue because she was owed them before anybody else bought them, if you see what I mean.
Well, no, because I was about to go through it, but
And I thought I couldn't remember if I'd done it or not.
2, 3. Okay, right. So live spins. All we have is 12 for Stuart. We've got no super wheel spins, and we have 3 triple whammies for Katie, 3 triple whammies for Stuart Skulls, and we have 11 triple whammies for Eddie Beck that he's just won. Okay, so yeah, that's what we've got. Okay, next up we've got Chris Inson.
How are you feeling about the show? I'm feeling nervous.
I'm not feeling anything, you know. I tell a lie. I'm not looking forward to it.
Stuart Skulls, well done.
That's the truth of the matter. I'm not looking forward to it because I know they're going to be long days. It's going to be hard work, and it's not going to be pleasant.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like hard work. It's just I've done these things before, and they're nasty.
Nasty from a knackered point of view at the end of the day.
Yeah, and you know you're not going to be able to. The thing is, there's not going to be any, as much as we can try and plan, like, yeah, we'll try and grab lunch, we'll do this, we'll do that. It ain't going to happen, mate. You know, and as much as we're like, yeah, you know, we won't have takeaways when we go back to the house, or, you know, let's be honest, neither of us are going to really cook after a shattering day. So it's just.
Well, I was thinking, depending on what time it is, whether we could go in, I'll get the ready meals like I do for Fran, and that sort of.
Yeah.
Not proper cooking, but it's better than takeaways.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, we'll have some takeaways.
We can do that, and, you know, which is ideal. But when it comes down to it, when are we going to go shopping?
Yeah.
When are we going to. Hold on a minute. Fiona Reid, Casper Cash, £7 times 2. It was a double up, Will. Okay, Dinosaur 50p got next. So yeah, there's all aspects to it that I'm not looking forward to, you know, and I'm hoping it being a new place that I'll be able to get some shut eye. Sometimes when I go to hotels and things, because it's a strange place, I struggle to sleep, you know, and I know what I'm like. I'll get hangry and moody when I haven't slept.
And we're a couple of blokes as well. Blokes are not as good when it comes to the, you know, whether that's.
Oh yeah, and I'm stuck with you for a week and all.
Yeah, he's stuck with me for a week. You know, blokes are not that brilliant when it comes to the kitchen.
But yeah, it's all aspects, and I know it's just going to be a bit of a nightmare, really. It should be good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting a massive dampener on it. It should be good. I mean, you know, with the amount of people going and what we've got planned for the stand, and you know, making sure we've got everything sorted. It's yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, Henry just won a massive win. 3 times 12, 36 £2 coins. That's £72 face value. That's insane.
Oi, just steady on there a minute.
I know.
Jeez.
Yeah, Eddie, I've just seen your
money, not losing it.
I know. Well, it's your fault for offering all these things for giving away and multiple wins and multipliers and everything.
He says some pot noodles. Bet his tea runs, says Stuart.
See, pot noodles was a great idea, and I've even got Huel that is hot and savoury. So you just add boiling water. But the reality is, we're going to have to find somewhere that's got a kettle or boiling water during the show, and that's just going to be a nightmare. It's just not practical.
Well, we need to have breakfast, and then that will last us until the afternoon sometime, and then we'll just go with the flow, take it easy, have a Cadbury's caramels, and not get stressed. Hello, Ian. You'll be okay. Ian can sell snow to Eskimos. Evening, all he said.
Right, it's interesting. Oh, just to let everyone know as well, I've emailed everyone that there was an email that's just gone out. That was from me, basically inviting you to the show. And it's more of a formal invitation for everybody. The reason why I've done that is if you were hoping to come, it's really useful to click on that email and register to get your entry ticket. You have to pre-entry. You can't just turn up to the door. You have to provide your name and email in order to get your entry pass, and then you can go in. So yeah, you might want to check that out. So, and if you can come for a day, don't expect you to come all weekend. It'll be really good to see you, even if it's a fleeting visit. It'll be really good to meet you all. Say that again.
I see it's only for a cup of coffee and a chat. 10 minutes is. Yeah,
and you can do the coffee run. That's all we're saying. We're not going to be able to leave the stand, so you can bring the coffees to us. We're great help.
Yeah, we've got an electric point on the stand. Stuart says £10 kettle from Tesco's. We could do that. We could.
Where are we getting the water from?
Well, that'd be from the toilets. You've got cold water tap in every toilet, so you know you're all right for water.
Yeah, who's going to do all the toilet runs?
Well, it'd probably be me, I suppose.
That's what I'm saying. It's just not practical when we just got to sell on the stand. People are going to come afar to come and meet us. I mean,
come and meet us.
What you?
We're going to be selling so much so quickly. Just going to be one after the other after the other. We're going to be so busy selling, we ain't going to have time to eat even.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be so busy. The amount of autographs I'll do is just going to be insane.
Yeah, I know. Now the autographs and all that. Oh dear.
Oh, that actually happened to me. The last trade show we did, which was Body Power, because of people seeing me on a few videos, and I had my own little fan base, as it were, at one point a while back. I know it sounds really cringy me saying it, but it's true. And I had people come up to me and say, "Can I have a picture, Harry?" And I had pictures. They asked me to sign things. It was pretty cool, you know. And even Beth got asked. It's like, "Oh, do you mind if could you ask Harry if we could have a picture?" And Beth comes up to me and she goes, "These people want to have a picture with you." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." It was really funny.
Cool. That's excellent.
That was a long time ago. Everyone's forgotten me now, which I'm quite happy about. Jem Hopkins has just won 1998 EU Presidency 50p. Times three. Yeah, so if you don't know what's been going on in terms of what's won, if you don't mind just waiting until the end, if you can't see it as we're going along, just wait until the end, and you can either rewatch the video or you can go to the website, and I post what people have won, the winners lists, within 10 minutes of the show finishing. So you'll be able to see a full list of who won what, when, and how many.
Okay.
You not got anything to say to anybody?
No, not really.
So you're just going to be completely quiet on stream, you know?
Well, I've been listening to you. I've been talking to you, haven't I? I mean, I'm listening to what you're saying.
I know, but everyone's sick of hearing my voice.
I'm
also
thinking tomorrow.
You also what?
I've got a couple of bank checks that need signatures on, Harry. Yeah, good one. Good one.
I haven't got an account with any checks, you know.
No, the
Go on.
only check I've got is for the Great British Coin Hunt. I haven't got. I don't have a checkbook anymore. No, I don't think anybody does anymore.
I find it insane that up to, I think it's £500 or whatever the amount is, you can actually take a picture of it and within your banking app, and that's you depositing it, and the money gets into your account.
Yeah, I've used that recently. I had a couple of checks come through where somebody just sent a check through and said, "Can I have this?" And I banked the checks that way by taking a photograph of it on my iPad and paying it into the bank that way, and then threw them in the bin.
Yeah,
that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much do the banks save not issuing checkbooks to everybody?
Yeah.
Million people, 70 million checkbooks.
Well, it's saving.
To account, so that would be like 140 million checkbooks.
It's also saving the environment.
Mm. Yeah, how many trees is 140 million checkbooks? That's a lot of trees saved.
Right, hold on, just check. It's a double up. Hold on. No, it isn't. Michael's pair of vintage prints times 2, so that's 4 prizes there for Michael. Well done, mate. Go on. Sorry, what was you saying?
Imagine all the checkbooks and the paying in books by the millions that are in storage that now banks don't use.
Mm.
And they, you know, because they've got to be thrown away. It's a bit mad. How things are changing. What's the maximum that we can take from anybody on the Square app? Do you know?
What do you mean Square app?
On the payment that we're doing tomorrow.
Oh, per transaction, you mean?
Yeah, for when if people, you know, for when all these people lining up to buy all our coins and order them.
Yeah.
What's the maximum we can take on any one order?
One transaction. Well, it's if someone's paying with their card, it's the same as any shop. There's no
maximum.
No, because as long as it's chip and pin.
Somebody could pay £10,000 by that, couldn't they?
Yeah, they could pay £3 grand, £1,000. It is what it is. It's a normal card payment. It's not like a cheapie. It's a proper merchant. It's a proper card transaction machine. 3 + 5 is 8 × 8. News now.
So I suppose we're going to go get ready tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday night. Got to go out on the town, paint the town red and yellow and pink.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
No?
I fully support if you want to do it, but I know how I'm going to be feeling. There's going to be no drinking, no going out. There's going to be nothing. There's going to be, it's just purely work, no play, which is terrible because it's a weekend.
I was thinking we'd go out bopping and, you know, and jiving and all that. And I'll show you out, you know, our an old man box, break dancing and doing the jives.
No, the fastest you move is when you wipe the cobwebs off your head.
You missed my wind spin, Stuart said.
You what?
Stuart said you missed his wind spin.
What does it mean, wind spin?
I'm looking at your message, Stuart. So if we've missed something, can you just type in what we've missed? And I will look out for your message so Harry can carry on.
Henry Long takes realmint.tv.
More like break your hippie in. I used to be a good dancer.
I remember the good old days when I was a little bit younger. Used to go out and all the girls would dance with me, but they all thought I was gay. The way I would dance, they didn't. So I thought it's a kind of like double-edged sword there. It was nice that everyone wanted to dance with me, but everyone thought I was gay the way I was dancing. So, which ain't a bad thing, but Not when you're single trying to attract the females with how good you're dancing. You know, when you're peacocking, it ain't happening.
No. I retracted it. Oh, that's all right. You haven't missed anything. Harrogate shuts at 9. 9? 9 o'clock? What for the? I thought we shut at 5 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, the doors might shut, but the show finishes earlier.
Or does it?
It does.
I haven't looked. You looked.
Yes.
What time do they chuck everybody out then?
Well, I don't know. I think it's about 5 or 5 or something.
I see.
So as you say, you'll be able to find out. Still quite a few bits I need to do tonight.
I forgot I did forget something. I put it on the list and then forgot it. Was the stand for me iPhone and iPad.
Told you to do the list.
I did do the list.
No, you don't pay attention, do you?
It was on the list. It's just.
Hold on a sec. I'm just going to shout down to Beth because I've got a tripod downstairs that I could actually bring. Hold on. Hold the line.
So no parties, no painting the town red. For me, eh? We go out, paint the town red, dance till 3 o'clock in the morning. Them were the days. Time goes too quickly. 20 years has passed, just like that.
Bruce Coons, get slide 1. 3 + 1 is 4 times 4. But yeah, I've just asked Beth to put a tripod with the other stuff that I'm going to be bringing tomorrow. It's not going to be good for your iPad, but it will work for your phone if you wanted to put your phone on a stand. I also have that I'll be bringing an arm. It's an arm clamp. Hold on, royalmint.shop. There it is. It's an arm clamp that you fix to the table.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. There we go. Yeah, it's an arm clamp you fix to the table, and you fix your phone on it. So it can be, you know, it's a stand basically, but you fix it to the table. So we've got that as well.
Okay.
There might be a way to use it for streaming or something else, or not at all. You know, I'm bringing it just in case.
Okay. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Harrogate is conservative, so not red, not painting the town red. Oh, I see. I didn't know Harrogate was a conservative place.
What do you mean conservative? What does that mean?
Conservative as in it's like Conservative MP or Conservative run council. They've got a majority rule, is what he means.
Well, does that mean that no one can enjoy themselves then?
No, he's just saying that this is a conservative held place. You know, I think Weymouth is conservative. It's got Drax is our MP, so yeah, he's conservative.
But what's that got to do with painting the town red?
He was just being funny because he said,
"Oh,
it's a conservative town which is blue, as opposed to a Labour town which is red." Painting the town, get it?
Well, now I do, but I didn't realise there was any association with political parties and colours.
It was being funny, ha ha, funny.
Oh, I think it was good. Sorry, I just didn't get it with the colours. Sorry. But very good. It was quite an intellectual one. I'm just a bit divvy to calculate.
Roger Stewart. No, the youngsters don't get our humour. Takes a while. Brian says it's going to throw it down in Harrogate tomorrow. Well, at least I ain't got to worry about that because we're inside.
I'm bringing a pair of shorts.
It's the last day of the Yorkshire show tomorrow. Had I known that, we could have come up here and had a stand at the Yorkshire show retail ready for them tomorrow to do the.
Right, listen, Ian Menham,
Yes.
does he get to swap his membership voucher for anything?
Yes, it's 30. I think. 3, 30, 4 is 35. No, it's not. 25 is the is what they swap for on a 3.
So it's no different then. Times 3. Ian is a 3. 3 plus 3 is 6 times 6. TGBCH.co.uk. Stolen by Katie there from Henry. Oh, you know, you said you've got that cable.
Yeah.
Mine. That isn't mine because I think I left it there because the one I had I brought back with me. So the one you've brought is one that I don't think works because it was from another guest you had staying at your house.
Right.
So it's not mine.
Okay. Well, I have a couple of wires and I have one plug.
It's a bit not useful.
Oh, and I've got a little contraption that you can plug 3 USBs into. And I've got another thing that I think is a power. It's just like a USB drive, but I think you put power into it to have extra battery. But you need a wire that's got a USB on the end, which I haven't got. So if you've got a wire that's got a USB both ends, one for the plug and one for the thingy.
No, that's not needed because we're going to have power socket on the stand. And you need to remind me at the end of the stream about extension lead because I'm going to have to take it out of my computer. I can't take it off now because I'm using it to do this.
Right. Yeah, I didn't bring an extension. I forgot that as well.
Have you brought anything that was on your list?
All these things I forgot.
Did you?
And I forgot extra razors as well.
Jesus.
Blades. Yeah.
Why didn't you do a list?
I did do a list.
Okay, was there a lot of rushing around?
There's a couple of things.
I feeling there was a bit of rushing around.
It's all right doing a list, but what happens when there's a couple of things you forget to put on the list? Then you're
okay,
buggered.
a couple of things, but so far you're listing off quite obvious things for you to forget.
Anyway.
And did you not prepare, put all your stuff in a corner of a room or load it in the car the night before and then just go through it all?
Can you add Michael Bloxham to the triple whammy list, please?
How many times?
1.
Tell me that in a sec. I'm just in the middle of doing a spin. Work it out. What am I doing?
Just add Michael Bloxham to the list.
For what? For what?
Triple whammy.
Okay, done. 5 plus 6 is 11 times 11. That's 22 coins for Stuart there. The Raw Mint Live. Yeah, so just to let everyone know, I am still planning to do the live stream next week because I know whatever we do, if we hold it off and double up the following week, it just becomes a nightmare to do. So I'm still going to try and manage to do the stream next week. So you'll have to bear with. All right. Also, to let everyone know, I didn't do it last week, but those that have got memberships in a lot of the membership wheels, I didn't do it last week, but I've done it all today. So there's no more outstanding memberships pre today. There's no more outstanding to be added to the wheels. If there's a new orders that have come in, then chances are they're not going to be processed for next week, because you'll have to just bear with us, because obviously we've got the show and we're away for a week. But I think we're leaving on the Thursday, and I should be able to do the stream on the Thursday. We'll work it out nearer to the time, but that's the plan anyway. Because we're doing a giveaway for those that attend the show, and that'll be spun live as well.
So I got a bit of an offer for 24 hours because I'm super nervous, but also supercharged about this this week. I really think we're gonna do okay. Everything I'm, giving it a lot of thought. A little bit of worry, of course, bound to be a bit worried, but I do believe that this is going to work. And Harry has put in a phenomenal amount of work to give it a decent start. So I am fully confident that we're going to do okay at the show. Whether we sell out, that's another thing altogether. But it would be nice. I mean, it definitely would be nice. It would be nice if we had a few customers come along and said, I'll take 1,000 coins and give me an even mix across the board. Because that wouldn't be many. That'd only be about 4 of each or something, 5 of each. But, so I think we have huge potential and huge possibilities for the show. So much so that I'm going to put an offer on for 24 hours until midnight tomorrow night. Harry doesn't know I was going to offer this, but
is this something where I've got to do extra work?
No, nothing for you to do extra work. Not yet. Not till we get home.
You do work. Whoa. No, is it work for me to do?
No, not really.
Oh, in that case, I don't care then. You can give away everything.
When you add names to the wheel, that's work for you to do. So that's the only work for you to do is in adding names to a wheel. So what the offer is, I'm going to give you an offer, and for those of you that are a little bit confident, have a little bit of belief and stuff, and maybe as confident as I am, I'm going to put this offer on for 24 hours until midnight tomorrow. Harry will be here tomorrow, and then at midnight tomorrow it will finish. So
I staying up till midnight.
Well, no, we don't have to stay up or anything like that. So this is the offer, right? The exclusive deal 21. If you buy 2, you'll get a third one free. If you've already bought 2, and then you will automatically get 1 free. And if you've bought 1 and you then buy another one, you'll get 1 free. So what I'm saying is I won't discount the people that have already put in for the show on exclusive deal 21. So once we get back home, I'll sit down with Harry and we'll work out who's bought what and make sure that if they've bought 2, whether they bought 1 before and 1 now, or whether they buy 2 now, they will get 1.
You just said you'll work it out with Harry, so this sounds like additional work for me to do.
No, not additional work for you, really. I was just thinking, if I run into trouble working it out, I will call on you. But I would imagine I'll be able to do it myself anyway, because the record is there for anybody that bought into it. It shows us how many we've sold and so on. We've got our back end office bit, so we can soon call it up and see who's bought what. So if you buy two, you'll get a third one free. And if you've already bought two, you will still get a third one free. And if you buy another two, you'll get another one free. Let's say you bought one before. If you buy another one now before midnight tomorrow, then you'll get another one free. And if you buy two, you'll get another one free. So that deal is on until midnight tomorrow. And then once we've started at the show, then we won't need that offer on anymore. That offer will be done and finished. So so that will be it. And that offer will never come back again. Certainly not at that price. You know, we may do offers in the future like I used to, which is around, you know, sometimes I used to go about half price or sometimes a little bit less than half price. But it will never be this low. It's only this low now in order to safeguard a few things, which we've done well in safeguarding.
As you've been talking, Stuart Scholes has been proper clearing up on these membership wheels. He never had many hits last week, but this week he's just keep on hitting him. In the past 8, he's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 out of 8, blimey.
Yeah. Now's the time, Stuart, to get entries into George's draw and put the lottery on.
And for the rest of you, that's why it's another good reason to steam into exclusive deal 21, so you can knock Stuart off his perch.
It's 9 times 9. Okay, next up we're on the penultimate for the domains, which is zodiac50p.com.
And if anyone has any questions about that deal, just message me.
Joins. George's draw closes at 8:30.
The extra one I'll be doing manually, so it won't be automatic in the listing. I'll do it manually because I'm going to do historic ones as well for those people who already bought into it. So it'll be done manually when I get home.
Made it 20 watches.
So let's have a final push with that for the next till midnight tomorrow night, and then that exclusive deal 21 will be off. What's tomorrow? Friday. So when we get up Saturday morning, we'll switch it off. So you've got until probably 9 o'clock Saturday. Really, not midnight tomorrow night. Probably 10 o'clock till about 9, 10 o'clock Saturday morning, or a bit earlier. When we get up, we'll switch it off. And that will be exclusive deal 21, done and dusted, finished. So if you have been thinking about it, it is the last opportunity to get in there. And if you want to pay me by bank transfer, don't forget you get 10% back in a Casper Cash voucher. And for each full spread that you buy, or equivalent of, you'll get a triple whammy as well. Who you calling an old bird? Yeah.
Free for all 25 now. The domains are done. Free for alls are you get free entry in each one. So if you haven't, make sure you log on to the site and get your free entry. David Joins takes the first one. Oh, lovely little win.
Triple whammy.
David Joins. I'll add that now. Okay, next up we've got the free for all £39. It's taken a little while now to add. The wheel is having a moment.
Everything's within distance here, by the way. There's a pizza shop round the corner. There's a fish and chip shop. There's a Tesco extra.
See, and you were giving it the big one about doing other meals. Yeah, all right. You've already highlighted where the takeaways are.
And
That's what I mean. It's just
corner.
it's a thing that it automatically happens. So what
I
you
know.
having tonight?
We'll have to try and eat healthy though.
Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, we
What?
could go like and get an evening meal somewhere, you know, like a pub or something where you've got vegetables and gravy. Something, I don't know. I'll have a little think.
Ain't happening, mate. We're not gonna go out.
I might knock up a salad.
What, tonight?
No, not tonight. Tonight I'm going to get some chips or a bit of fish.
Yeah, I thought that. See, Mister,
Right.
I can get stuff to put in the oven.
I haven't had a Kentucky for months and months. I might go and get a Kentucky even.
I don't have a Kentucky. I'll tell you what. Have the Kentucky now. Get it out your system because I'm not going to have it when I'm there. Last time I had a Kentucky, I was ill, so it's put me off.
Right. Well, I'll have some coleslaw and some beans, and I won't be eating the skin, which is a shame.
Well, that's the best bit.
I know, but it's also the bit that contributes towards heart attacks, and I was told I mustn't have it.
There's a lot of food that contributes to heart attacks, but
surprised me and all when I mean, I said to them, so, you know, they said you can have a little bit. I said, well, what do you class as a little bit then? What if I go and get a Kentucky meal? What, how much? And she said, half the skin of one piece of chicken.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah, I know. So you get sort of one bite and that's it. Battered sausage and chips. I can't, never liked them. Never liked battered sausage. I'll eat battered fish, but battered sausage, battered mushrooms, battered bars, no, thanks. No.
A battered sausage is nice though.
Battered ice cream. No.
See, a fish shop I do like because the thing is with a fish shop, I do like the options and choice. So like I'll share a chips because there always comes loads in chips. So I'll have a few chips. Oh no!
No, what is
No!
it? No. No. That's like, well, it only happened the other week. That's not fair. That's not
And
fair.
it's a multiplication wheel.
Who won it?
Stuart.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right, do a face. Pull a face of how upset you are. And then we'll probably screen grab it. Pull a face. Look how upset. Right, well, that just looks like you're just trying to have a poop.
I can't look upset. Well played, Stuart. Well done.
Okay, now we're spinning it.
Now we're spinning it. But if you don't mind, we'll just put it on a 3. That's what we'll put it on.
6 plus 6 is 12 times 12. So how much is that?
£12,000.
£12,000 total.
If I say it quick, I might not. I might not.
That's due for one of these. Hold on.
Oh.
Well done. Good hit.
£12,000. I'm just trying to think now. What will I have to go without? I'll either have to go without the fish or I'll have to go without the chips. I'll just go
Not tonight.
Yeah, I'll go without the chips and I'll just have the fish. Now he's skinned at me.
Hold on a minute. Where are you going?
Round the chip shop, I told you. Oh no, I said I might go.
Is it gold plated or something? What 12 grand? Like swapping out for a piece of fish?
I've got to save money everywhere I can now, haven't I? You've just done me.
Wouldn't it be funny if it came up again?
No, it wouldn't be funny. No, it wouldn't be funny at all. It would
15 people watching. Does Rob Barnes get to swap for a membership voucher?
Yes, he does. He gets a swap for 30.
30. £30 membership voucher.
Can you bank the sheet of coins for Eddie Beck, please?
Yes, I can do this one because it's just by the thing. I can't add it or anything. It's going to get added to your balances another day. But if you can hold off, oh, what am I doing? See, it's put me all off. That has. Who is this? Rob Barnes. 4 plus 3 7 times 7. Lovely. Now we're on the third wheel. Yeah, if you can hold off for your swaps and all of that, just bear with us when we come back properly. Because I mean, this will be on there. We just need to get it sorted when we've got a bit of time. And I'm doing everything here on my own, so
I tell you what, send me
forward.
your swaps. That's all right. Don't worry about it, Eddie. Send me your swaps as normal by message, like you normally do. But know that I will be ignoring your message until to keep it as read. You know, keep it unread until I sit down and do them. Right? I might do them. I might do it over the weekend. I might do it on Saturday. But otherwise, it can wait until I get home.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say because I just got Eddie Beck's message about battered sausage and chips. So yeah, I like a small portion of chips, but I do like a picky things. I'm not too bothered about fish, battered fish, but I'd have a small battered sausage, I'd have a saveloy, and I'd have a fish cake. Those three things with curry sauce and literally a handful of chips. Beautiful. Best thing ever.
Stuart says, am I too late to swap a double luck for next time at trip? Oh, you want to swap one of your double ups? Yeah, imagine if you'd have had the wow as your double up. Oh my God, that would have been 24 grand then.
Right, we're on the gold members now. Stuart Scholes takes the first one. £10 PCC. I don't think there's a lot of people with a wow. There's a double up. 1, 2. Yeah, there's only 2 people with a double up as a wow.
I think, did you have it before and then take it off?
Yeah, I think he definitely had it and then he took it off. Because I thought I remember him having one. Mark Bennett.
If you want to swap at one of your double ups and you're saying swapping it for next week, just text me what you want to swap it for and I'll make sure it's changed.
Yeah, we'll change it for next week. Because once I know that it's been changed, I'll print off the document. That's what I've got in here. The latest one I've got was revised on the 30th of June. So it's the latest one since the last changes. 3 plus 2 is 5. And it's the same with the
chips, scraps, and gravy. You know what? I haven't seen scraps in a fish shop for ages.
Yeah, that's the scraps of batter, isn't it?
Yeah, used to be all rated.
Not my cup of tea. I'm not really a lover of the batter. I like the filling, whatever the batter's on. But I'm not too keen on the batter on its own. Right. It says 2 moves forward. So let me just get the wheel on. Hold on. Right. It says 2 moves forward. So I make that 2011 sailing. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Concur.
Cool. Let's put it back there.
I concur. I might have a Savoy and have one of them for ages.
When? Patreon we're on to now. I've just seen you comment there, Eddie. Sorry, I don't apologise. It's fine, mate. I just struggle doing too many things at once. That's all. When I'm on a flow trying to get all the stream done, it sort of interferes with what I'm doing. That's all, and my brain can't handle it. Okay, Patreon members now. Oh, luckily Michael Boxham just stole it back from Andy.
Well done, Michael. I got the important things when I got here: bottle of scotch, bottle of milk, and some Coke.
Well, what about me?
What about you?
What am I having?
You can have a drop of scotch, or a glass of milk, or a Coke.
No, there's no boom. There's nothing there. There's nothing.
Well, get whatever you want to get when you get here.
Dom Perignon Champagne 2012.
Yeah, we won't be doing any of that palavers.
Well, you just said get whatever you want.
Yeah,
I've got expensive taste.
Well, you get whatever you want cheap. So if you want sparkling wine, which is all that is, then we'll get you a bottle of Carver's.
No.
I
don't like any of that cheap crap. You know, I've got expensive tastes.
I could say the same thing about whiskey, couldn't I? I'll have a £70 bottle, thanks. But,
well, yeah, I mean, there's a reason why a bottle's worth 70 quid, and there's a reason why a bottle's worth 15.
Look at my comment at 1954. Where's it?
One sec. Kieran Elms has got sheet of coins double up. So 3 + 1 is 4. Doubled up is 8. 8 sheets of coins there for Kieran. Well done.
Well done, Kieran. Stuart, at 1955, I have you making a comment saying making up for last week. And then at 1957 and 11 seconds, I have a comment that says, am I too late to swap a double luck for next time hat trick, which I didn't quite get. And then at 8 o'clock, you said no was thinking about itself, but I wasn't too sure. So
Dad's being a bit of a div and he don't understand you.
No. So you might need to just expand a bit for me. Before that, okay, I'll go back to before that. Making up for last week. Right, go back to before that. Who you calling an old bird? That was at 1949. And organisers will not allow electrical unless pack tested at 1942. I haven't got any other messages from you on here. And it certainly isn't anything at 1954 from you on mine. Might be on yours, not mine. So, copy and paste or say it again, mate. Sorry if you've got to type it all out again, but...
He's also not on his mobile, so if you want to text him as well, you can. If there's a private message or something, you can always drop him a text.
You can text me if you want. That'd be all right. Basketball.
Five plus 3 is 8 times 8 for Derek. Patreon Gold members will too now.
I went walking around the corner and there's a hairdresser's just around the corner, so I thought I'll have a tidy up. So I got it all squared away at the back there, all the bum fluff gone, had the eyebrows done, had the ears done.
I need to do mine tonight.
So as I look all presentables. I realise I haven't got any clean clothes for tomorrow.
Chris Edwards swaps for £40 membership voucher, doesn't he?
He does. 35.
Or is it full Monty 6?
Oh no, 40. You're quite right.
What did you say about tomorrow?
I ain't got any clean clothes for tomorrow.
Why didn't you just take a small bag with you today?
I did. But I forgot to put an extra change of clothes in.
Oh, you're joking. Right, what did you bring? It's there's a lot that you haven't brought, so what did you actually bring?
I don't know. So because you're bringing all my clothes, and I didn't think to put a set in for tomorrow. I know. But you see, I'm allowed a few, what's it? Because I can say I'm getting old, so.
There's a few, but then there is getting to a point of like, okay, at what point do we actually put you in a home?
Oh, now, let's be nice now.
I am being nice.
Let's not lower the tone of the whole thing. He bought a small bag. I did. I bought a small bag. A small bag I bought.
Right, is there a washing machine there?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a washing machine.
You could wash your clothes tonight.
Yeah, but how do I dry them?
Eh?
How do I dry them?
Put them on the radiator.
Ooh. Got a hair.
You're a human, it happens.
Yeah, I've got a rather large one. Just on my lip.
Right, you've got 21 minutes now to get your last minute George's draw entries.
Last minute
entry.
Last minute.
If any of you have noticed on screen right now, the Trevitic coin,
Terrific.
I've changed it from Roger to Richard.
Ah. And it's one of the few £2 coins that hasn't got any writing around the edge at all. That hasn't got any writing around the edge. And Bill of Rights, 1989, hasn't got any writing around the edge. And I think it's the train. Hasn't got any writing around the edge. It's the train or the rounder. One of them's got writing and one of them hasn't.
Yeah, I think it's the train. Speak of the devil. Did you bring the oh no, there's no point asking you.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
No, probably about it. It's pretty much a guarantee not.
But you've got everybody wondering now.
Did you bring your present that I got you? Your Guinness?
No.
Or,
Was I supposed to?
but it would have been nice.
Well, it did cross my mind to bring it, but I then did worry about whether or not I might leave it behind, and I didn't want to. So no.
You leave it behind, mate. You don't even take the thing. So how can you ever leave things behind?
Well, because sometimes I forget things.
Well, you're with me.
Yes.
Jesus. Wept.
If I remember rightly, I once forgot you. I got on a bus and left you behind.
And you're not in a home at all.
That could have
Jeez.
been.
Okay, now we're on the raffle subscribers. Winner gets a triple whammy. There's going to be two winners. I'm going to remove the names after the first. So the first one goes to, is Chris going to steal it? He is, Chris Edwards. Well done, mate.
Well done, Chris.
I'm going to spin for the second one now. That goes to
really fun. I hope so, Stuart.
Eddie Beck. Well done, Eddie.
We'll have a great time. We'll be knackered, but we'll have a great time. There's a lot of hills.
Next up, we've got Full Monty Will. What'd you say?
There's a lot of hills around here. A lot of up and down, up and down.
Right, did you get taxis? Numbers.
I did a taxi from the station to here.
Right, did you get taxi numbers? Like I said, get a list of the ones that are around.
Yes, I've got a business card off the taxi that brought me here, and I've got a number for the first taxi company that I used, but they didn't have a taxi when I wanted one, so we probably won't ring them. But I've got another one, so I shall put it in my contacts.
It might be worth us ringing and booking in advance.
What we're booking in advance? Going down every day?
Yeah, picking us up.
Well, once you're here, we can organise that, can't we? We can sort it out. We've got to decide what time we're going every day.
Oh, mate. All right.
I have wondered also, I mean, you know, one of the things I'm quite nervous about is my needs and being able to change my stoma and so on. And when things upset the timing in the apple cart, I mean, like today, you know, I had to change twice, both on once on each train. That wasn't easy, trying to change that on the train, rocking backwards and forwards. So, you know, my timing's going to be all out the window. So there is the chance that I may not be ready at the same time as you in the morning, and I might have to come afterwards. I have been thinking about that and been thinking, well, depending on how much it is, because we're not that far away. So if it's a lot of money, well, obviously I won't. But if it's not too much, then, you know, it might be worth the not having to stress to just do it.
So you leave it all up to me in the mornings?
No, I'm just saying maybe come like an hour later or something like that if I have to. We don't know yet what's going to happen. I mean,
you need to get to sleep early. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not an early kind of guy though. I don't go to bed at 8 o'clock. You know,
you got to, because it's going to be hard work.
Yeah, well, when you was a baby or before you was born, I used to work for CityLink, and I used to start work at like 5 o'clock in the morning, so I had to get up really early. In them days, I'd go to bed, or when I had to get up like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock to do the markets, I used to go to bed early. But you know, I haven't done that for years. Got to just look after the old man. All the people I wave to are going to wonder what's happened to me.
All the what?
All the people I wave to. When I'm sitting there working during the day, there's people that come past, and how it started was, you know, when people walk past, they look in houses, don't they? You walk down the street, you look. If the windows, like the curtains are open, you look in people's. It's just a natural thing people do. And I'm sitting there working away in the window, and then when people get caught looking, they'll smile, or you know, and I'll put my hand up and wave. And now it's got, because I've been there for a couple of years doing it, and now it's got to the point where there's people walk past just and they wave to me when they come past, especially the kids coming home from school. They see me in the window and they think it's great fun to wave at the old man in the window. and then he waves back.
Oh, bless. They probably think you snuffed it.
That's what I mean. They'll wonder what's happened. They'll be like, oh no, he's not there for a whole week.
But don't worry, I don't think their growing concern will affect their day-to-day walk-ins, and don't think they'll write home
There'll be
to.
a conversation in the assembly. You know, the headmaster will be getting up, going, "Does anybody know what's happened to the old man in the window?"
You are special, aren't you?
I am special.
8:15 now.
8:15, time check, 17 minutes past 8 I've got.
Oh, another triple whammy is won by Jack Sanderson and on a Mark Dyer.
No.
See how many he adds.
How many has he got?
4.
4. Well done. 4 for
Well
Jack.
done.
100 quid. That's what that's worth, 100 quid.
Whoops. Something there. Jack Sanderson. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Emily Sanderson.
Emily Sanderson's on the screen.
So Jack Sanderson and Emily Sanderson. Now we need another Sanderson. And they've all taken over the referrals wheel. Modern pentathlon
Times.
Okay. All the gold coins in view.
Yeah, we won't have any of that, thank you. None of that business tonight. No playing silly buggers.
I found a little 1 gram gold thing in one of my collections.
Did you?
That's worth about 69 quid. It's quite insane, actually, that small piece of gold.
Yeah.
Times 6, really. Third and final spin of the referrals wheel. Gary Waring.
Did you know that there was a time in this country, Harry, where it was illegal for you to invest money in gold?
Yep.
You had to hand it all over to the government.
Yep.
And if you was a collector, like a coin collector, you had to prove it. And you wasn't allowed to buy too many.
Times 6. Okay, next up we're on Super Wheel. I think it's going to take a little while for this wheel because there's 1,906 names that's being copied over right now.
What one's coming up next?
Super Wheel.
Okay. Have you heard of the new film Cry of Freedom?
No.
Henry Cavill. You've heard of him, haven't you? Cavill. He's a guy from Person of Interest.
No, that's Jim.
Oh, that's Jim Cavill.
You're getting confused between Jim Caviezel and Henry Cavill.
Right.
Henry Cavill was British and he played Superman.
Did he?
Yeah, and he looks like he reminds me of Dudley.
Well, he's made a film called Cry of Freedom with Mel Gibson. I think Mel Gibson was directing or producing or something. And it's all about the people's smuggling trade and kids and all of that getting taken away and one thing or another.
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking. And it's been sat on for 5 years by Disney. So it's been a long time coming, and there's a lot of places won't show it. So you've got Netflix won't show it apparently.
You know,
Definitely want to see it.
there's an American actor. I can't think of his name. Anyway, he's directed and starred in short films, but they're due for release in like 2046, 2034, in like years to come. Yeah.
Why would they hang on to them for so long?
I'm sure lawyers and that will play a part in it.
Wow.
And studios will hold on to them.
But what would be
Or they'll be self-released.
What would be the point in that? I mean, by the time you release it, it's like it's old news, isn't it? It's, you know, technology's moved on, filmmaking's moved on.
But there's a reason for it. John Malkovich, that's his name. He's doing it. I saw in an interview. I don't know what dates they are, but he did explain the reasons why.
Wow. Does anybody know anything about that? That's just really interesting. That's really weird.
I find him a strange character, a very strange person. John Malkovich.
Yeah, they made a film about being inside the mind of John Malkovich. That was a bit different. Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, that was interesting. But I like John Malkovich. He's good, especially he's in Red and ERED or something. Retired and Dangerous.
Yeah, I think Red is great. Red and Red 2 are fantastic. It's got Morgan Freeman in them as well.
Yeah.
Stuart Skulls.
Hello, Mum. Nice to see you, darling. I'll be seeing you in about a week's time. I've got to phone you up as well this week. Now, when is it we're going back? We're going back next Thursday. So it'll be next Thursday I'll be coming to you and staying over with you Thursday night. I was planning to give you a ring tomorrow or Saturday. I should think we'll be busy from Sunday onwards. So, who's the one who played in Person of Interest? Jim Cazale.
Yeah. He played Mr. Reese.
How many series of that was there?
6.
And how many was there in a series?
23, 24. I don't know.
That's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot of episodes. We didn't watch it all the way through. I think we only watched a couple of series. Wouldn't mind watching it again. Hope you're all right, darling. It's not been too hot for you. I see Elon Musk has been making all sorts of changes to Twitter. I'm fine, Ian. That's good. That's good.
Well, he's made all sorts of changes, but he got rid of like 80% of the people when he took it over. His argument was it didn't need that many people to run it, so he took it over and he fired 80% of people let go. And a lot of them were by choice anyway.
But what about the work that they was doing? Who's going to do that work? Does that work?
Well, he's saying that you can scale it back and they didn't need to. It was just overpaying when weren't really making it profitable because they had so much large expenses. There's a new service that's come out called Threads, and it's the makers of Instagram. Makers of Instagram, and that's the one that is potentially joining the Activity Pub Fediverse type thing. But you need to have an Instagram account. You log in with your Instagram account. And it's basically a short mini platform service. It's called Threads, similar to sort of Twitter. And that's one that everyone seems to be jumping onto as well.
Okay. So there's another one we've got to join in.
But Mastodon, Pixel Fed, they're all growing really, really, really rapidly because everyone's sick and tired. Threads seems to be good, but you need to have an Instagram account and you can't delete. If you want to get rid of Threads, you have to delete your Instagram account. They're not making it so that you can just get rid of one service. You actually have to delete the entire account if you want to get rid of it. So be careful before signing up.
Yeah, I was watching Mark Zuckerberg getting roasted the other day, and about the fact that they're tracking people.
Yeah, that's old, Dad.
Even when they're not using the app.
Yeah, he was getting grilled in the courts and that, and he that was a long time ago, Dad.
Yeah, well, I only just see the video just came up on TikTok.
Yeah, people are concerned about privacy, but the thing is, the people asking the questions, they're asking so stupid questions. He's answering it, and they're not getting that he's answering it. Well, I don't understand why a lot more people are not taking concerns over their privacy a lot more seriously, especially when it comes to online.
It's the frog in the saucepan. That's why. People have got used to it too quickly, and nobody can be bothered. We all know now that that using Facebook means that Facebook are harnessing our data, selling our data, doing all the naughty things that they're doing with our information and targeting their adverts at us left, right, and centre. We know all of this stuff, and we still use Facebook. So even though a lot of these companies, what they're doing is very wrong and in some cases illegal, people just put up with it because they've just got used to it. Like the frog in a boiling pan of water, they've just got used to it.
But I find it funny that people are concerned about going out at night because it's not safe. They're concerned about keeping their doors locked because people might come in. They're concerned about people peeping through their windows.
Yeah.
And yeah, all of that applies to being online, and they don't seem to see the correlation. It's like people saying, "Oh, I'm really helping the planet. I'm really doing this." You know, we don't buy any products that are harmful to the environment, and yet at the same time, they've still got a petrol car.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of like
people forget, you know, to do it, and you soon can't be asked. There's a lot of can't be bothered. You know, I mean, really, we should all be putting a sticker over our cameras when we're not using them, and on the TV and the phone and the iPad and anywhere where it's got a camera porthole, we should be putting a thing over it, unless until we use it, and then take it off and use it and then put it back again. But none of us do. And we believe, you know, we think, well, we're not going to get captured at the moment. You know, why is anybody going to be watching me through a video? And you wouldn't know. You could be, you know, you could be, I don't know, in the shower or getting changed or whatever. And for all you know, you could be, that could be streaming live somewhere around the world. You'd never know.
Yep,
And
you're right.
on that page, which is just one page out of billions and billions and trillions of pages. The whole thing will get worse before it gets better. And
Sad state of affairs.
and we will pretty much just moan about it, but sleepwalk into it because you have no choice. You know, you have a choice of not being part of that, but then you're not part of it. So you'll then feel ostracized in a way from society because, you know, having conversations with people. Are you on Facebook? No, I'm not. You're on Twitter? No, I'm not. And suddenly you end up as Billy No Mates because everybody else that you know is communicating through social media and you're not. So that becomes very difficult. So it's, you know, all these long-winded terms and conditions, we all tick the box and click submit without reading them. You probably get like 0.001% of people actually read the terms and conditions of everything they join. And even then, what's the point? Because there'll be things in there you don't agree with, but you can't argue it. You still got to click the button to submit, otherwise you don't join. I can certainly see the sense in having a bit of land and just being able to live on that bit of land and be off the system. Off the grid is what they call it. And I can, you know, that the older I get, the more that appeals to me.
Yeah, but the more older we get, the more time has passed. Getting off grid is becoming more and more impossible, even if you wanted to erase your digital footprint, and it's not happening in this day and age. You're going to struggle to do it. Right. Anyway, without us getting more political, let's just crack on with Casper with the Georgia straw. This is the second one now for everybody. Only a few entries that have been purchased, so it's for anyone. This one. £100 Casper Cash, £100 PCC goes to Tina Mason. Next up, we've got £75 Casper Cash plus £75 prize competition credit. That goes to Gerald and Brown, well done. And finally, for £50 Casper Cash plus £50 PCC goes to Kieran Elms, well done. Right, that's that. Now we're on to the live spins now. First of all, Stuart Scholes gets 12. First one is uncirculated dollar bill times 1.
12 spins for Stuart.
Jeremy Fisher 50p. One for Stuart. Paddington Palace and St Paul's. (2007) slave trade £2 coin. Or is he going to get it? No. Uncirculated world banknote. Equestrian 50p.
I'm getting hungry now.
£35 membership voucher, that's his double up, so that's £70 membership voucher.
Ooh.
£10 times sixpence. Squirrel napkin 50p. TGBCH coin. Uncirculated dollar bill times 2. Charles Dickens £2 coin. Lovely. Right, next up we have triple whammies. Firstly, we have Katie Gibson. Best of luck, everyone. Katie Gibson has 3.
Good luck, Katie.
If you want to see your totals again, either rewatch the stream back on catch up, or you can go to the website and see the massive list of what everyone's won.
That's it.
Right.
Go to the website, see the list there, and you'll be able to see it all. Don't forget, you've got the deal on exclusive deal 21 for the money for the show. That is going to be on until about 9 o'clock Saturday morning. So, and it's buy 2 get 1 free.
Katie's 193. Well done, Katie. It's 293. I can add that up in my head. Next up, I've got Stuart Scholes. He's got 3 of them. Oh, the 850's near. Not quite. 79.
Yeah, let's have none of that funny business now. That really on.
94. And the final one for Stuart. $129. I can't add them up in my head. Okay, Eddie Beck now. He's got 11. First one is 75. All some big numbers. Unlucky. 88. All in between the triple figures. 78.
Dun, dun, dun.
96 for Eddie. Or is he going to get triple figures? Oh, unlucky. 79. 98. Oh, the 500 just went past real quick.
500.
94.
500.
Oh, is he going to get the triple figures? Not quite. 75. $125. 2 more for Eddie.
2 more,
Oh,
Eddie.
oh, 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 oh!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
£725 for Eddie on your penultimate spin. Well done, mate. Last spin now for Eddie.
Oh dear, oh dear.
And that goes to Eddie. And it's £75.
Let's
Well done,
hope what's been happening tonight is good omens as
75.
opposed to bad omens.
Yeah. Michael Broxham now, 93 quid.
93 for Michael.
David joins. He gets 75. Next up, we've got Chris Edwards. $75. Next up, we've got Eddie back. Another one.
Another one. You just had hundreds of millions.
It's bad, isn't it? 75. And now we've got Jack Sanderson 4. And this is the last of the triple whammies today.
Okay.
First one for Jack is just went past the 425. £87.
£87 with Jack.
£84. £125. Oh, the £1,000 went past. And the last one, £100.
£100 is enough.
And that's that. We've got one more thing to do. Let me put you on full screen so you talk
One more thing. That's what we've got is one more thing.
While I get this one ready. It's on you. So do you want to talk to people? Give people an up-to-date what's going on, what the plan is.
What's going on? Well,
Remind people about coming, how to do it, what they need to do.
come to the show. If you're in Harrogate or you're close by over the next 4 days, come by, say hello, pop in. Are we going to be seeing you, Stuart? Are you going to be popping in? Is anybody know they're going to be coming in? Pop by for a cup of tea. Obviously, don't come empty-handed. You know, coffee, bacon roll, la la la.
Now, if this is a double up this week,
Double up. Fancy somebody entering the giveaway and not opening an account in case they do. People do it, you see, and they think, well, if I win, I'll open an account. Well, too late now.
okay, don't worry about that. That's just me. I'm just sending you the list of people. Okay, so this one is a rollover today, yeah?
Roll over. £200 up for grabs today. All the usual suspects plus an extra name. One extra name or two? Wow.
Okay. This one today has had 25 entries again. It's consistent with 25 entries. Quite a few people on there. Best of luck, everyone. £200 rollover. There we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Spin.
It's a 4-hour drive each way for me, unless I can stay at yours. Well,
I can do. I'm not stopping and tailing.
right.
Right, and I like walking around naked as well. Sophie Walton, well done. £200.
Well done, Sophie.
That's it. That's it for the show. Thank you very much, everyone. If you can come, it would be great. If you can't, no worries. If you want to see what you've won, just give me 10 minutes. Everything will be up available to look at the lists on the Great British Coin Hunt or TGBCH prizes. You can see the full list, what everyone's won. If there's any issues or swaps, just contact Dad. He'll get back to you as soon as he can, but please bear with us because we'll be away for a week. I'll still plan to do the stream next Thursday. If we can leave early enough on Thursday, drop Dad off, and then I'll get to come back and sort out the stream for next Thursday. So yeah, you'll have to just please bear with us. And sorry, I'm speaking too much that Dad's fallen asleep. Early night, Dad. Early night.
Yeah, early night. I'll go get some chips and then I'll get some kips. So a bit of love out my bucket for everybody, especially Mum. Love you lots, Mum. See you Thursday. And see everybody next week. And those and anybody that might get a chance to call in, we'll see you over at the show. And you can see us online. Well, hopefully we will figure some way out of being able to do a live. So and then you can always watch that live on catch up as well. So so you'll hopefully be able to see us at the show. I doubt we'll have much time to sort of read comments. We'll see what happens, you know.
And also, the live is going to be dependent on signal and access. So we'll do our best. Hopefully we can, but we have been told that the signal is terrible there and the Wi-Fi is pants. So
yes,
please bear with us. That isn't a guarantee. Obviously, we will try and get it so you can see the live. What's going on. All right.
That's it.
Cool.
Okay. Love out my bucket for everybody. Special one for Mum. And see you later.
See you later, everyone. Take care.
The Great British Coin Hunt. We got what you want. We got gold and silver. Seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary. You get one free entry. Every single ride will make